Right guys, welcome to vlog 12. Just on the way to the gym in Virgin Active Mayfair. Halfway between peak week, 4 days out. And then yeah, just gonna hit my final push session and then basically run you through this video of what I do on my peak week. So just gonna run you through all of that, but first I'm gonna get a pull session with Seb, do all of that, and then I'll explain all. Pull session with Seb. First exercise is going to be lat pull down. Just going to keep it the same as what I've done for the whole of prep. 15, 12, 9, 6. Increasing the weight for every set. And then the last one we'll do a drop set as well, just to get that real burn.
Hey girl, we got a party to go to tonight.
Exercise is seated row on that thing over there. Same structure, 15, 12, 9, 6 with a drop set. This seated row is a little bit different to the one that I use in my gym, so it does feel like a slight variation in the pulling movement, which is good. I like that. So, yeah, second exercise. Second exercise is T-bar rows. Again, it's using a slightly different grip than what I'm used to, so it does feel like a new exercise, which is good. Again, 15, 12, 9, 6, drop sets, all of that stuff.
I've been saving up all day just for this. I am ready, and I am out to go.
Fourth exercise, straight on pull downs. Dead. Right guys, so that's a wrap. Pull session done. Just sitting on one of these bikes now. Gonna do some cardio, some lifts, 30 minutes of that crap. Gotta get it done, but yeah, gonna run you through now peak week. So for those of you unsure about what peak week is, basically it's just a name to give for the last week of prep. Now for the last week of prep, it does play an importance because it is a vital part of the whole prep. This is where it all falls into place. It can account for like the last 2-3% of how you look on the day. So there is a couple of things that you can control that will make you basically look either fuller or drier. So the idea, when I step on stage, I want to look as lean as possible, so as dry as possible, and also as full as possible. So I don't want the muscles to look flat. That's the goal, as big and as lean as possible. So there's 3 factors that you can control, and each of them has different levels of how hard they are to control. So the first thing is your carbs. So you can actually control your carb intake for a lead up to the show. And then basically what the carbs do is they basically fill you out. So your muscles are going to contain glycogen and carbs in them. So by you consuming a lot of carbs a couple of days out, you'll fill out the muscles and you'll look a lot fuller. So the whole process of carbs, you will have to do a slight depletion. So Monday to Thursday, I'll be dropping my carbs. So Monday and Tuesday, I had about 100-150 grams of carbs each day. And then for the Wednesday and Thursday, so today and tomorrow, I'm basically going 0 carb. What I mean by 0 carb is I'm going low carb. So I'll be on about 50 grams of carbs a day. And what that'll do is it'll just get rid of all the carbs and all the glycogen in my muscles. It'll make me super flat. And then what I'll do Friday morning and Saturday is I'll carb up. So I'll increase the carbs by up to about 300-400 grams each day, and that should fill me out and make me look full for when I step on stage on Sunday. So that's the first thing that I can control, is the carbs. The second thing I can control is the water. So this is a process called water loading. So basically what you do is Monday through to Saturday, so one day out from the show, what you got to do is slowly increase your water intake. So Monday I started on 5 litres, Tuesday 6 litres, Wednesday 7 litres, Thursday 8 litres, Friday 9 litres, and then Saturday I'll be up to 10 litres a day. So yeah, I'm gonna be pissing a lot. So that's probably the hardest thing about the prep, is just getting the water in. It's just horrible because you literally have to go to the toilet every 20 minutes. So and then basically what you do is the night before the show, you stop your water intake. So I'll be stopping at about 6 p.m. the night before, no water. And then basically what you do on the day is you just take minimal amounts of water. So basically just quenching your thirst, sipping on water, nothing over the top, just seeping a little bit of water in. And again, this is going to help with the drying out process. So when you step on stage, you're going to look really dry. And also as well, because this happens in line with the carb intake, so Friday and Saturday, remember, we're taking an influx of carbs. With the water, it's going to help drive all the glycogen back in the muscle, and then basically push more water into the muscle cells, and then help with the process of filling you out. So the water and the carb intake need to happen at the same time for either of them to work. So it is vitally important to get that 9 and 10 litres in Friday and a Saturday. So those are the first 2 factors that you can control, and the things that I will be doing leading up to the show. The last thing is sodium. So this is quite a controversial one. I know a lot of people that are probably watching this have either experimented with sodium or tried to try it. But basically, it's probably the hardest one to control. So I tried to fiddle around with it last time, and then basically what you have to do is cut out your sodium intake for the week leading up to the show, and then a couple of hours before the show, you take an influx of sodium, and it basically will help you dry out as well. But the thing about that is, if you've been doing your whole prep with sodium and you suddenly cut sodium, your body sort of goes into sort of shutdown. So it goes into this process called homeostasis. So any sort of imbalance with salts or water, the body's very clever. It'll try and sort of counterbalance and try and stabilize your whole body. So the danger that I faced last time was I cut out salt, and then basically what my body did was it just tried to hold on to as much water as possible, because it realized that it wasn't getting enough sodium, so it was just holding on to water. So basically I came in a little bit watery last time, so I'm not going to be doing it this time. So I'm going to keep my sodium levels consistent throughout the whole of prep, exactly what I've done from day 1 up until show day. I'll keep it the same. I'm not going to risk messing it up again. So water again is quite risky for the same reason that your body will try and run homeostasis, will try and sort of fight against it, and that's why there's sort of a short window of how dry you will stay. So roughly 12 hours before the show is enough time for you to sort of get the effects. Any longer than that, you run the risk of your body holding on to water and then again making yourself look super watery. So those are the 3 things that I'll be doing as well on peak week. Things like taking in loads of vitamin C. This will help again to flush out the water. The more vitamin C you take in, because it's water soluble, it will make you pee loads. And also just food choices as well. So previously I had just kept my carbs really simple, and I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to stick to the carbs that I've been consuming since day one. So my oats, brown rice, potato, all of that good stuff. I'm not going to mess around with dirty refeeds, or some people have like Subway or Burger King the night before, but I'm not going to run the risk. Just going to keep it nice and simple, just with the carbs and the water. And then the food choices, just keep them exactly the same. So gonna try and not mess around with too much, and then yeah, hopefully I won't be training on Saturday. My last session will be on Friday morning before I carb up, and then yeah, just gotta chill, relax, practice my posing, recover and all that stuff. So nearly there. So 2 more final sessions to do, but I'll be filming the next video Friday morning. So that'll be the last video before show day, Friday morning, because I do want to run you through what I do for my last training session, which will be like a depletion circuit. So hopefully you enjoyed this content. I know this was probably going to be a long video of me just blabbering on, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And I've had a lot of good feedback regarding the videos, and to be honest with you, like, I just do these videos for myself. Like, it's good knowing that people watch my videos. Like I said at the start of the prep, I do this for like accountability for myself, just so I make sure that I do the sessions. And yeah, it's great that people are tuning in, but yeah, I do it mainly just for myself. So it is nice to hear some good feedback that people are enjoying it, and hopefully you are taking away some good stuff, and it's sort of motivating you to maybe kickstart your fitness journey. But yeah, so I'll wrap it up here. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll catch you for the next one in a couple of days.